Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakah Kadash. Double honors unto the elders of Great Millstone, who are the elders of the Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of that you see today. The so-called Hebrew Israelites consist of the so-called black, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics. All right. Our forefathers is Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Those are our forefathers. Citations to you brothers out there preaching this truth with your boots on the ground, with sincerity. All right. To you Aqua that are obedient in your households, and even if you don't have a husband, you are obedient to the Lord. All right. We are here week in and week out to preach the prophecies and the downfall of this wicked kingdom, which is Mystery Babylon, America, as you know. We see it. And with all of this stuff happening, you'll find people, you'll find infiltration. You'll find people coming into this world with no sincerity. Coming around with no sincerity, being devils, silent scoffers, undercovers, just listening in, just to fabricate things. And it's just a whole lot of stuff, man. You'll find evils. These are evil times. So you have to have discernment and be circumspect. This is all about being, because the devil is out there to get you. All right. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right. Redeeming the times because the days are evil. You walk out the door, you are in some evil shit. This place is concentrated with evilness. Anything could happen. So you have to walk with wisdom and circumspectly. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. All right. This is what the Lord, this is what the Lord is expecting us to do. All right. This is what we're called to do. To read between the lines, to see what's going on before it happens, to see BS before it happens, to recognize who is who in this story the Lord has together. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So when you put on the whole armor of the Lord, you're dealing with wisdom, you're dealing with understanding, and you're dealing with all the knowledge of what's ahead of you and what's in front of you, and what to expect. All right, because the devil, we know what the devil is. We know they deceive. We know what they're coming with. We know what is Revelations 12:12. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, for the devil is coming. He knows he has a short time, but he's coming down upon. I'm gonna go to that. Right. Let me finish this. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. We wrestle against a lot of different things that we don't see. So you have to put the whole armor of this in this walk in the Spirit, walk in wisdom. All right. Let's go to Colossians chapter 5, chapter 4 and 5. Walk in wisdom toward them that are without. Redeem the time. Basically, the people that they don't have the light, they're walking in darkness. You got to deal with them with wisdom, man. When you have them in front of you and you're walking towards them or dealing with these people, deal wisely, because you don't know what demons are going on with them, this and that. Redeem the times. Know that these are times of evil. All right? For real. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 14, verse 8. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of fools is deceit. All right? So when you move a certain way and things start happening, you understand why it's happening. You understand why the Lord has this going on with you, and it's a test or whatever it may be, right? But the folly of fools is deceit. They have to lie to get to where they're going. They don't understand why this is happening, so they got to take the shortcut way out. They gotta sell their soul to the devil. It's real. All right. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. Chapter 14, verse 20. Brethren, be not children in understanding. Howbeit, in malice be ye children, but in understanding be men. All right? And that sums it up all together. Men are wise. Men deal with logic, understanding. Children are careless. They have malicious mindsets, They play too much, not taking things serious, all right? They don't quite understand things. There's a quote that I heard. Well, this is what women are like children. Majority are like, they start off too fast and break too late. A wise person takes his time in every situation that happens and understands what's going on and moves accordingly with wisdom as a man should. All right? All right? All right. Let's go to Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. We are in the midst of wolves, snakes, gargoyles, all types of demonic evils amongst us. All right. So we have to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves in a lot of ways. Of course, you defend yourself if needed. Motherfucker coming towards you and your family, you defend. But, you use wisdom in every move. All right? Have circumspect. Know who's around you, man. These are times where they planting different people amongst the brothers. Hey, how are you? Heard you're an Israelite. Prove a friend, all right? Know if these people are sincere or not. Because majority of people aren't. All right? Let's go to James. Three and 13. Who is a wise man and endued with knowledge amongst you? So it's like, who do you have amongst you that's wise? Do you have these wicked ass jakes that's not in the truth among you? Who do you have? Let him show out of a good conversation his works with meekness and in wisdom. All right. You got to be careful who you have around you, man. That's part of circumspect and discernment, man. If nobody's in the truth with you and you're around them majority of the time, you got to be real wise, man. You don't know what they're dealing with behind closed doors that they're not showing you. that could eventually be your demise because you're not using wisdom by being set apart. All right. Let's go to Revelations chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath a short time. See, these devils, they're setting up the stage, all right? They're setting up the stage in this movie, the Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai is set for us. And there's persecution in Jacob's trouble is coming. You have to be circumspect. You have to put the whole armor on because this is happening. It ain't gonna stop. And you have to not stop putting that oil in the lamp. You know? Let's get it. I'm gonna give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash. This is Brother Yaquab from the Champagne Great Millstone Camp. Stay diligent, brothers. Akim, and be circumspect. You know, be careful with your walk and your talk and how you conduct yourself. It's important to our Father. Shalom.